Global Gold for those that are based in America and Canada. And for those in the UK and Europe, we have Orvesta. Get yours now. Charlies.gold. Good morning. It's Wednesday. It's the 25th of February 2026. So much is happening. You've all been saying, when are the arrests coming? Well, they're happening thick and fast. We've seen it with Andrew in the UK. We've seen it with Mandelson, Lord Mandelson, arrested. And the one thing that I like is that Donald Trump doesn't point the finger. Puts them in the spotlight. You can bet your life the next one will be Tony Blair. He's put him in the spotlight. They put these people in the spotlight to expose what they are. This is, for me, one of the best times ever to see these people that I knew were dealt with 3 or 4 years ago. Now it's coming out to the public. So when people say, Charlie, I'm not seeing anything. Well, now, if you're not seeing anything, then check into an optician. It's all happening out there. What an amazing time to be alive, Drew. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you, Charlie, and good morning, everyone. My first story of the day, a circulating claim from Josh Fair, CEO of Scottish Dale Mint. The US has reportedly been flying in 4 tons of gold on every commercial flight from Europe since before Christmas as part of a massive repatriation ahead of a Fort Knox audit set for completion later this year. Fair cites industry contacts linking it to 2025 speculation fueled by Trump, Musk and Rand Paul about verifying US reserves amid bills like the Gold Reserve Transparency Act introduced in Congress but with no major progress or confirmed audit timeline as of now.
Well, this is a very interesting time because there's countries out there that have gold stored in Fort Knox. There's got people out there who have gold stored in the Bank of England. There's people in there who have gold stored in the European Central Bank. All my members don't do that. They keep it outside the banking system because that's all paper. And what's happening right now is countries are waking up to the fact that it is paper. So they're saying, hang on, we want our gold. And some of it is there and some of it is not because it got leveraged. So it's going to be very, very interesting to see who gets what. And they're all desperately trying to get their own gold back, which on paper was always there. But the reality is there was nowhere near enough gold or silver to back up everybody that they'd sold it to. This is all part of the collapse of the old system and all part of the exposure. And it's happening in plain sight. Now, as the whole banking system collapses, this is why we have the distractions of Andrew, of Mandelson. Next it'll be Blair, then it'll be Obama. They will all be shown for what they really are. The light is exposing the darkness. Darkness has always been there. Never saw it, did we? Because there was no light. We are now the light. They're exposing it. And I urge every one of you that when you have the opportunity to shine the light in a dark place, do so. I had quite a shock today because I had a chat with my godfather, who has different views to me on so many different things, but I love him to death. And he shared with me one thought. He said, Charlie, I'm going to surprise you. I pray every day of my life. So I said, Dawson, you have so much. You should give thanks every day. He said, I do. I start before I pray to give thanks. I said, do you know what? You've just made my day. Because when you hear that people that you didn't think that were that connected really are, but they're embarrassed to say so in public because they're big names, they're well known. But now's the time for those big names, well-known people to admit the fact they've got a relationship with Jesus Christ. The question is, have you? That was the news. On the 25th of February 2026. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you tomorrow. It's all going well. Bye-bye for now.
Bye-bye.
These are the facts, not put out by mainstream media. If you want to know the truth, we put out the truth every single day, Monday to Friday. Saturdays and Sundays, we spend with our families, as we should do. So if you want to know the truth, come to charlieward.com and see real news daily. And join the Insiders Club, which is live on Wednesdays and Saturdays. Global Gold for those that are based in America and Canada. And for those in the UK and Europe, we have Orvesta. Get yours now at charlies.gold.